You wake up at 1 a.m. Everything is quiet. You are not anxious, not worried, just awake. You lie there for an hour trying to force yourself back to sleep. You assume something is wrong with you. But what if nothing is wrong at all? What if waking up at 1 a.m. is your brain doing exactly what it was designed to do? For most of human history, sleeping twice a night was completely normal. And what they did during those quiet hours will completely surprise you. Let's start with what historians actually found. In the 1990s, a historian named Roger Eckhart was researching medieval social habits when he came across a strange phrase in a 17th century document. A woman reporting a crime mentioned that the men had taken her mother after the first sleep, which implied there was a second. Eckhart spent years searching through historical documents, and what he found shocked the academic world. Over 2,000 references to Biphasic, sleeping into separate periods, found across a dozen languages, going back as far as ancient Greece. References in Homer's Odyssey, in works by Roman authors Livy and Virgil, in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, in medical journals, in personal diaries, everywhere. For most of human history, sleeping into separate periods was not a disorder. It was just sleep. So how exactly did it work? Ancient humans went to sleep shortly after sunset, around 9 or 10 p.m. This was the first sleep, deep, heavy and restorative, lasting around 4 hours. Then around midnight to 1 a.m., they woke up naturally, not with anxiety, not in distress, just awake, calm, present. And this middle period, this quiet hour in the dark, became something sacred. Ancient humans used this time for things that mattered to them deeply. They prayed and meditated, connected to something beyond the physical world. They talked, shared stories, strengthened bonds with their tribe. They created. Cave paintings found across the world may have been made during these quiet night hours. Medieval records show people used this time to visit neighbors, read by candlelight, do gentle chores, and simply think. Historical documents describe this waking period as uniquely peaceful, the quietest, most reflective hours of any person's day. After 1 to 2 hours, they went back to sleep. This was the second sleep, lasting until dawn. Now let's talk about the science, because this pattern is not just historical, it is biological. Sleep researchers discovered that when humans are placed in conditions without artificial light, sleeping patterns naturally become biphasic. Without electric light, the brain follows its natural circadian rhythm, and that rhythm has a natural dip and waking period right around 1 a.m. During the first sleep, the brain prioritizes deep, slow-wave sleep, the most physically restorative stage. During the waking period, prolactin levels rise significantly. Prolactin is the hormone associated with deep relaxation, calm and a meditative state of mind. This is why historical accounts describe the waking period as feeling unusually calm and peaceful, not disruptive or anxious. The second sleep then prioritized REM sleep, the dreaming stage where the brain processes emotions and consolidates memories. The two sleep periods work together like a perfectly designed system. Physical restoration first, emotional processing second. So what happened? Why did we stop? References to first and second sleep began disappearing from documents in the late 1600s. It started in the wealthy urban upper classes of Northern Europe and then spread everywhere. The cause was two things happening at once: artificial lighting and the Industrial Revolution. Electric light extended the evening far beyond what nature intended. People started going to bed later and later, and the Industrial Revolution demanded a single fixed block of sleep, so workers could fill a single fixed shift. Capitalism decided that waking up in the middle of the night was unproductive, so it was medicalized, turned into a disorder called sleep maintenance insomnia. But Roger Eckhart believes that what we call sleep maintenance insomnia is simply the body trying to return to its natural biphasic rhythm. Your body waking up at 1 a.m. is not malfunctioning, it is remembering. Now here is what this means for you. If you regularly wake up around 1 a.m. and cannot sleep, do not panic. Do not reach for your phone. Do not lie there fighting it. Instead, do what ancient humans did. Lie quietly, meditate, read, think. Let your brain have its natural waking period. Sleep researchers say that accepting this natural waking period rather than fighting it dramatically reduces sleep anxiety and helps the second sleep come more naturally. Ancient humans did not see the night as something to get through. They saw it as two gifts, a first rest for the body and a second rest for the mind, with a sacred hour of quiet in between. Maybe the reason so many modern people struggle with sleep is not that something is broken. Maybe it is just that we forgot how sleep was always meant to work.